Uh, hey, everybody. I got it. I'm ready. Whew, okay, welcome to Red Pill Talks with P2G and one of the head people on our Bankers Club. Hey, everybody. Now, I got it. All right, so we want to just come. We're coming to you sharing because we got some really great news, some really amazing news, but a little disappointed as it's not new news. And we want to make sure that you understand that this is all that's going on. So don't get sidetracked again. I try to tell everybody, try not to get Elon Musk about things. So we're going to tell you what that is in just a moment. We're going to share something with you. Today, on one of our social media sites, and we were able to pull up. Someone dropped a nice little article in the space for us, and it was really great that they did because we got a chance to see what, and I don't know everybody else calling this, but what Jigga is up to, J of Z. Y'all know who Jay-Z is. We know Beyonce's husband. I'm just kidding. That's not how that goes. I said, look, you know how I look at the woman that's the most powerful. It's always in the household. But yes, Jay-Z, along with some good friends of his and who have a a long time interest in building I guess a structure in educating in cryptocurrency. Now, first of all, we want to share some steps that are taken, that have been taken before getting here. Do get that there's a format to this. So my name is Ruby Thomas. I'm here to help host this Red Pill Table Talk. And we're going to bring you into, much like the Matrix, we're going to bring you into the red pill to stop the wrong thoughts being pushed at you with that blue pill. So get ready. We're about to go down the rabbit hole. I got my co-host Hutch D in the house. Hutch D, unmute, baby. Let them know who you are. What's going on?
What's going on, world? It's your main man Hutch D, aka HD, come to you live from Dayton, Ohio.
Oh yeah, and don't get it twisted. Dayton should be considered the Mecca or the head player in the game, because they done been on this crypto game a long time before everybody else was talking about they are. Believe it or not, they got more going on in Dayton with crypto than New York. I'll tell you something.
Yes, they got their own mining site with Raven coin. So
Raven in the house. Don't know what that means. But we know what, we're gonna bring it to you. All right. So with that insight, we're gonna have a little conversation wrapped around this. So today, me and my boy was talking, me and Hutch were talking, because we run in the same groups on Facebook, and it just happened that somebody dropped this. I didn't quite get this. This is from June 9th, earlier today, and it was really cool. It's about a 2-minute read, but it's really interesting the kind of read it is. It says Jay-Z and Jack Dorsey launched Bitcoin Academy at rapper's childhood home in Brooklyn. Marcy houses. No, you are not getting it twisted. Houses. That means NYCHA. It's a public housing development. That is where he came from. And that is where he is giving back to. So let's take a look at what this brother is up to doing right now, what he's making happen. I'm really digging this because, Hutch, let's be honest, right? What we've really been to for the last 3 years.
Crypto education.
Bringing the education to the masses, teaching all age groups, right? We got crypto boomers, we got crypto kids, we have the P2G or Pennies to Gold platform, teaches you introduction to cryptocurrency. We have a platform that teaches how to use the blockchain to create funding for nonprofits and family funds. 3 years, y'all. 2019, we started out platform, and it has only been growing. We have a lot of people. We also have a lot of partnerships, which I'm excited to share. Okay, my brother Joe, he dropped out. He'll be right back in. He's been having some connections. So let's get to starting the reading until he gets back. Let's do it. All right. So it says here, Jay-Z and Jack Dorsey launched Bitcoin Academy at rapper's childhood home. Let's do it. That being the case, let me get you guys I share this out properly so it's in the right spot. That being the case, it says New Bitcoin Academy will offer classes including what is cryptocurrency? 2, members of the Marcy Houses community where Jay-Z grew up. All right. So just to let you know out there for my hometown, Taft Houses has the same opportunity. All you have to do is go to p2gnetworks.com. So I'm saying housing, NYCHA. Same information, people giving back. Come on now. But we waiting for Jay-Z to come save somebody. People like Jay-Z to save us. I didn't wait. All right, so Sean Corey Carter, also known as Jay-Z, grew up in Marcy Houses, a Brooklyn, Bedford-Stuyvesant neighborhood. On Thursday, the rapper announced that he and Block CEO Jack Dorsey are giving back to his childhood home by creating a Bitcoin Academy, a program that teaches financial literacy. Bitcoin Academy will consist of a series of online and in-person classes beginning later this month, including what is money. Now that's a primary program that we have always had, we've always taught, and that we've been teaching since 2017 to start with basic education in financial literacy. So it's what is money and what is blockchain. These are things that come with every class that we have for beginners, newcomers, either way. These things are to come. We already have them. Haven't stopped. And we have many different people from within the course now teaching the platform. See, we've already been ahead of our time, and we're glad that our so-called superstars are catching up. But when is the community going to start taking care of itself, supporting its own? Why wait till somebody like Jay-Z or someone else that doesn't reside close or near you teach you something that they're already positioned themselves for creating finances in? Makes no sense. You know why? Because we're always looking at who's bigger and better than us. We have no clue who we live around. So with this, the program open to anyone from Marcy Houses will also include Crypto Kids Camp, which, by the way, we already have a Crypto Kids Camp, spelled with a K on both words. We already have Crypto Kids. Those camp programs actually take place during the week on Thursdays on P2G Networks, every Thursday at 7 p.m. But forgive me if this doesn't look like a duplication of what's been going on in our community. When you don't pay attention to what's around you, someone else is going to try to one-up that program. And guess what? You've missed 3 years of growth in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency because you wouldn't listen when it was being shared. What else do you wish you had listened to when you had an opportunity early on? Let's see. It provides participants with a mobile hotspot and a nominal amount of Bitcoin for hands-on learning. Now, I'm excited for that. I'm truly excited for that because now it helps to even out the odds of people being able to use the programming. We've been actually partnering in our community, partnering with programs that actually give away the free cell phones and tablets so that people who in our communities that qualify for it can get them directly to be able to use this cryptocurrency and blockchain process. So instruction will be provided 2 evenings per week until early September. The students will receive dinner. That's amazing. I wish to God I could be here. I'm sure hoping I get to at least be a part of this project because I'm gonna be honest, we need to keep our networks nicely structured and connected. We're gonna talk about people we already have we already have the on-court advantage because we've been playing the game years longer. So we know how this works. Hope that they're taking instructions from people who have track record and foundation already built. Or they'll just try to figure it out for themselves. It's just how it goes, y'all. Says Block and Jay-Z, Jay-Z's charity staff the Sean Carter Foundation will help with on-the-ground instruction. Jay-Z and Dorsey announced the program, which will begin at Marcy houses, but may be expanded to other neighborhoods on Thursday morning. Ow, I'm loving that. I sure hope it makes it to TAP, because if it does, it'd be great. At least they'll listen to somebody, because the future is already here. We want everyone to have this. So sometimes you have to leave your home in order to be able to get to the people who need it. It's just what it is. Maybe Jay-Z can reach where I live a little better. The classes will be taught through an educational group, Crypto Blockchain Plug. All right, and Black Bitcoin Billionaire, a group that seeks to introduce Black people to Bitcoin and has received a grant from Block in the past. Jay-Z Dorsey collab again. This is not the first collaboration between Jay-Z and Dorsey, who is also the former CEO of Twitter, where he promoted a Bitcoin and crypto-based future. Sounds like a plan to me. In 2021, Dorsey's Block, then known as Square, acquired the rapper's streaming music service called Tidal, which the pair have proposed using a vehicle for NFT distribution. Well, tells you the direction that they're going. I'm really excited about that, because we teach NFT creation, and as well as adaptation to the metaverse utilizing NFTs. This is something our platform has taught for the last year and a half, well over the time that most of these so-called stars have been involved with them. You know, when NFTs first came out, our guys in the Bankers Club was on top of it, so much so that they teach and are utilizing it in education programs in schools. Loving it, and the parents loving it as well. Young people should already be learning this. They also offer this service on the show Rappin' Crypto. Rappin' Crypto, that's sponsored and run by the Bankers Club, who's also on our P2G network, has been building the process of NFT education with the industry, people from like day one, teaching this process, as well as building their actual NFT platforms. And now we are creating metaverses and teaching them. Loving it. We have success in programs that already do this. And what I'm loving is to see programs that coming up out of the works of the work that we've done. I'm loving it, because now look where the beginnings can move forward to. Jay-Z, who also is an investor in blockchain startup like Alchemy, launched an endowment in 2021 to fund Bitcoin development in Africa and India too. See, Dorsey is funding the new Bitcoin Academy out of his own pocket, as is Jay-Z, but has also pushed crypto-related charitable endeavors at Block. So yes, it includes $5 million fund backed by revenue from interest earned on the company's corporate Bitcoin holdings. Come on, somebody. That's strategy. This is what they're teaching. And I hope that you're open to learning, because it's the only way that it's going to get done. They're not teaching people to accept handouts and get funds for free from some source, some unknown source. They're teaching the education of building wealth through knowledge of financial literacy. Now in P2G, we've had to evolve the word financial literacy to asset literacy. We've learned one thing about financial literacy. It has always been wrapped around the dollar, which has been shrouded in debt. Unfortunately, that doesn't help people get out of their situation and find the freedom to become who they're meant to be or who they intend to be. We're teaching people what the system is, how to utilize it as others have learned, and how to grow and protect your assets and your family's legacy. It's time for someone to change the curse to a blessing. So I want to say I want to say thank you to Mr. Jay-Z and Dorsey. All right. Because I mean, for real, that was just, to me, that has been a amazing accolade to what it is that we do, have been doing for the last 3 years, and the stuff that we've been showing and sharing with people for free. Our paid classes that have been helping people benefit, taking care of, and recover their finances, helping people of all ages, you know, our crypto kids at the young age and our crypto boomers at the older age, where people are teaching themselves to become teachers. And we truly are forwarding that process of each one teach one in reality and in the spirit of paying it forward. I've got to say thank you, because that helped our movement. That helps our movement. If you live in public housing, if you live in low income housing, and you want to see more of this happening near you, you need to join the networks that are doing what they're doing. You don't have to go and apply for anything. You just have to apply yourself, and you will have this education as well as the networking and communication and corroboration of other people just like you. Don't wait for someone to save you, because that's not what we're here for. What we do is support each other, saving ourselves. So you can join us on p2gnetworks.com, where we have all of our classes, our shows, as well as our social settings, which come on Sundays. We even have a free study group, well, temporarily free, because we're changing the university to a paid platform that's a little more focused. And we're excited for that. We've learned that our community needs some things that they need to get, but there's things that we need to learn that can only be taught at a value. Remember that. So thank you so much for listening to us and reading that amazing article. You guys get it for yourself. This article can be found on decrypt.com. I think it's .io. Let me see. Nope, decrypt.co. Check it out. Thank you so much. I want to just give love to Jeff John Roberts, who happened to be the writer of this. He's the author of this one. And just somebody speaking to what is happening in our community. It's about time we started handling our own business. Don't wait for people like Jay-Z to open their eyes. We're already doing it. We are already working together and building together. So get in touch with us at P2G Networks. You ain't got to be at Marcy Household Houses in order to be able to get in the program. It's done. Hop on. We'll see you soon. And thanks to Hutch D, who happened to be one of the Bankers Club that was trying to get on and help to share what the importance of that stuff is, because it ain't going nowhere, and it's becoming the life that we all have to live. You get to choose for right now how you live it. Let's keep doing it. Peace, everybody.